Hello everyone, my name is Siddharth and I'm from Team Phoenix, participating in SIH 2025 from Chandigarh University. Our problem statement ID is 25127. Well, our domain is cybersecurity and blockchain. We are moving forward with student innovation. The name of our project is BlockEstate. Well, the problem which we are addressing is actually the lack of transparency, trust, and efficiency which is involved in the land transferring process in India, especially. Today, buying or selling land would require layers of multiple intermediaries and lot of paperwork involved, which is even asserted with the involvement of authorities like the surveyors, like the tehsildars, and it's a bit of a hassle to really come from a different state to a different state, sell the land to a different state, and we have to survey the whole land ourselves, we have to see the land, we have to know who the owners are. It's a very complicated process. Well, rest assured, while we are here, we are trying to solve the whole thing. Well, and there is a lot of risk involved. What is the risk? Well, first of all, two-thirds of the civil cases in India are clogged with civil land disputes. You never know who the actual owner of the land is when someone else comes with a similar set of papers. To solve it, we are using Web3 based ownership tokens for the land using NFTs, which is a very secure thing, and our backend is completely workflow driven. This ensures ownership transfer is seamless and we bring in accountability. So let's not waste our time. I will walk you through the entire workflow and the actual demonstration of the block estate. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, so let me walk you through the entire demonstration. Bear with me. Okay, we have kept the UI very simple so that each and every person in the country with varying level of technological adaptability can use the whole thing. We have two kind of authentication interfaces, one for the users and second is for the authenticators like the surveyors, the tehsildars, etc. We'll go with the user one and it's not logged in, you can see. We have used Aadhaar based login as currently it's the most secure way of using login in India as Aadhaar has many documents already saved. Now we are using demo data from IBM Cloudant and there it is. The OTP for this session is 738498. This makes the whole thing secure and real time and adds another layer of protection to the whole thing. Now this is a list of my own properties which you can see. I can flag ones for the sale which are not already flagged and these are the ones which are already listed. I can unlist it if I want to. How will I get to know if it is working or not? Well, I will be showing it to you shortly. So I will flag this for the sale. Now about the price, we have to manually enter the price we want to flag the whole thing for. Further negotiations can be done through the chat option between the owners. The price we have evaluated for this is 355. It's a demo data. I will use 350 for example and I put it on sale and as you can see it's been flagged for sale. How do I know if it is working or not? I log out from this account. I go back to my dashboard of login. I log in from another Aadhaar ID. Now OTP has been sent to that ID and there it is 752004. So here it is, the list of properties which this owner, this seller or buyer owns. Now I go to the marketplace now. Here you can see 19x Mangalore is there and the price is also shown. Now what if the buyer in this case wants to chat with the... Now what if the buyer in this case wants to chat with the seller? Yes. Hi. How are you? As you can see, the chat option works. Now there is nothing like this in the market currently where you can dynamically chat with the buyer and a seller and do the whole thing so seamlessly. Now I am back in the seller's ID and as we can see the chat I initiated from the buyer's ID is visible over here. There it is. Now let me show you how to initiate the transaction. In the dashboard I can see the property where I had listed it for the sale and yes, there it is. I can initiate the transaction to select the buyers. Currently, just one buyer was interested. I select the buyer, now I initiate it. So this is the first layer of verification from the seller side. And to add another layer of verification, we have even added an option to enter the OTP which we initiate while the transferring of the process is done. Another set of OTP will be there and there it is, 960286. Now verification of the whole thing is done. We can also see the transaction ID and the status for the whole thing. Boom. Now you want to keep this thing with you because you will be using this one for further verification process. Well, as you can see, we have initiated the verification of the transaction from our side. As you can see, it is here that the verification of OTP from the buyer's point of view is remaining. So we'll log out and go to that side of the buyer and we'll complete the OTP verification from there. Now, as we can see, we are on the buyer side again and we have to request the whole OTP verification process. Now, this is the OTP which I have to put in to initiate the transaction from the buyer's point of view. 589193. Kudos to the developer. The verification is done. The entire process has been started. This is the seller's ID to keep for reference. Now we move over to the surveyor's level of authentication. We have kept a demo account for the surveyor. This is the email account of the surveyor. He logs in. And see, this is the part I wanted to show. Pending approval, because the surveyor has not really viewed the property. You can view the property from here. He can visit the property on ground and approve the request after verifying if the deeds and all the measurements are up to date or not. After he has done the verification, he will just click approve over here. And boom, the whole thing has been forwarded to the next level of verification. After the whole process has been initiated and the surveyor has also approved and all the layers of verifications are completed, the next path is the transfer of the actual NFTs. Now, this thing is under research and development. We are looking forward towards the best testnets available in the market with the minimal amount of resources and gas consumption, which give us the most efficient results. And government of Telangana has already been doing it, but the whole thing has not really met its requirement and the whole process is still fragmented. But in our methodology of research and procedure have shown us that the rate of success in this process is extreme, and we do promise the best results in the actual event of the SIH finals. Thank you.